Collective. Hi, Collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? How y'all doing this evening? How's everybody doing? We're going to get into it. We're going to start with prayer. And then I will name the cards and tell you what we're going to be doing. Okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot for all 12 zodiac signs. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be forever and always. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, so shall it be. Ashe. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all, we will be going into the Light Seers Tarot, the Eclipse Oracle, and the Personal Power Oracle. Okay, let me tell everybody, hey. Okay, I gotta open up the chat on my phone, and then I'll be able to see everybody that's in here. All right, so Stacy, Exotic Vibes, Bethany, the Hermit, C. Scott Run, Rodney, what's up, the Hermit? Patricia, Chris, how y'all doing? Latia, Jack, how's everybody doing? Bit by Charlie. How's everybody doing, boos? Hey, boo. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all, hold on, let me make sure I got, nope, I didn't have that on. Okay, so we good. I apologize for my tardiness. I was, getting myself together. Okay, now y'all know sometimes Spirit, I don't ever know what we're gonna talk about, but they did say thank you for the compliment. They did say we will need our notebooks. So if you want to take notes, that means Spirit might be dropping some gems tonight. I don't know what. They didn't tell me. They just said, I just said, hey, are we gonna need notebooks? Yes. Now, what made me kind of think we might need notebooks is because of the Eclipse Oracle and the Personal Power. Okay? Does it? I don't know how she sounds. I don't watch their show. Okay. What's up, Frank Jones? What you say? I just be spilling tea. I be trying to do it in a respectful way. But, sometimes you got to just tell it like it is. There ain't no sugar coating it, baby. Ain't no sugar coating it. Okay, so that being said, let's see what Spirit has for us. I don't know if you're gonna need your notebooks during the tarot portion or at what point. But sometimes they give us affirmations. Sometimes they tell us different little things that we may want to keep in mind. So just think about that, okay? Now, that being said, so get your notebook and a pen ready in case there's something you might want to jot down from the reading. So you ain't got to, unless you just want to watch it back 2 times. Okay? What's this say, Stephanie? Every time you speak. That's so sweet. I had a really good day. Those of y'all who've been emailing me, some of y'all have said some of the sweetest compliments. I just want to tell you about how much the channel has helped you guys. It made my cheeks hurt. I did share some of the things that some of you guys were saying with my spirit team. I was just like, y'all dang near tried to bring me to tears. Some of y'all with some of the kind words the emails that I've been receiving. And I just want to tell y'all thank you. The fact that this channel, some of y'all said that it helps you renew your faith or go get closer to the Most High. It means the world to me because that's why I'm here. So I appreciate you guys, and you make this job so much fun. Because that's why I do it, So let's get into it. Holy Spirit, what you got for your collective? What's up, Lavonda? And just one more thing. If you happen to come in and I miss your name, please don't be upset with me. Now, there are some times when Spirit will have me real hyped and I can read the chat. And then there's other times, like yesterday, I missed a lot of y'all and I didn't realize it until I watched the playback. And yesterday, I had I only had 1 cup of coffee instead of my normal 2. And so towards the middle, I started getting a little tired. So and I had to keep my energy focused on the reading, because when you get tired and somebody breaks your concentration, you'll forget what you get ready to say. So I had to focus more on the reading than who was in the room. So I apologize. Don't think that I don't love you. If I miss your name, you are still appreciated. And I will catch you on another reading if I don't catch you in the one that we're currently in. So thank you for all the well wishes. Everybody that comes in and says hi. I'm normally very punctual about that. But if I don't say it, don't beat me up, okay? Oh, look at y'all. Don't be trying to make me cry right in Exotic Vibes. Thank y'all. Thank you. I do appreciate you guys. What's up, Shadow Man? AKA, is that... Wait. Is that cheese? Is Shadow Man my cheese? I think you are. Because I know I love cheese. Okay, I knew you changed your name. How you doing, cheese? You doing good? Is that relationship still going strong? I know you had a new boo. Hey, Jamie. Okay, that's good, boo. I'm glad you still hanging in there. You still happy. That's what's up. Huh. Interesting. We got the Hangman in the upright. The Tower is in the upright. The Fool is in the upright. The 10 of Cups is in reverse. And then we have the King of Cups in reverse. So let's talk about this. Somebody got caught up. And they needed to take some time to look at things from a different perspective. Now, why might somebody need to look at something from a different perspective? Well, if you get caught up, it's almost like, you know how sometimes you just need to go sit down somewhere and kind of gather your thoughts. And the reason why is because there was a tower. And when this tower came in, you see how this lightning hit. Normally the lightning on most towers, it means like it hits your crown, right? And so when something happens here and you needed to change your perspective, when this tower hit, it changed how you look at something, right? So that being said, okay. That being said, what's up, Shiloh? How you doing? What's up, Nina? How you doing? Did I miss anybody else? Don't come in here asking me no political views. We're not on that, boo. This is not that type of reading. Now, that being said, remember I just said, so you're in the Hangman position. You need to change your perspective on how you look at something. What's up, Marie Phillips? So you need to change your view. So you taking a sit back. Why? Because your crown chakra just got struck. It's like God is hitting you. God is saying, hey, there needs to be some sort of transformation. You see all these butterflies? And this transformation was going to hit home in a big way. You see, this is this person's house. And you see this little squirrel's house is being struck by the lightning of God. So it's almost like God is getting ready to hit somebody's crown chakra. And this is not just going to affect them. It's going to affect their entire home. What's up, Michael Ellis Sr. and Josie? Welcome to the channel. So that being said, not only was it going to affect this person's home, but it may affect their pinnacles. Why do I say that? Because of these acorns. And acorns would be very valuable to a little squirrel, right? So something was getting ready to hit somebody's foundation. It was going to change how their view of a lot. It may have had some effect on their home and their money. So they needed to take some time to go sit down. See, this is here. Now, when it's in the upright like this, that means that you've gained that enlightenment. This is why you needed to be struck. It was like God had to download something in your brain so you could change how you was looking at something, because maybe you weren't looking at something correctly. Now, once this download came in and you experienced this tower moment, it kind of led you to realize that, remember, these butterflies said transformation. So when you went through this crown chakra activation and this transformation in your mind, it meant that you may need a brand new beginning. You was going to have to take a bold leap of faith. This was something that you were going to have to trust the divine on and trust this. You see how you have this, what what do we call these? These these geometric spiritual symbols. I forget what they called. Lord, it's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, these little symbols are these they're like these spiritual geometric symbols. But this also with these lights, this represents, hey Stephanie Randolph, this represents your spirit team. You see the light? So this is spirit saying, listen, well, she's holding an amethyst. The amethyst is used for the crown as well as the third eye. So here it is. Notice she's falling backwards. So this is spirit saying, listen, we're going to take you through a transformation. We're going to enlighten your crown as well as your third eye, but you're going to have to take a leap of faith. And notice this is a faith where you fall back, so you got to believe the Spirit's going to catch you. So there's a brand new start that you're going to have to trust what Spirit is saying. You might not fully understand what's happening, but you just got to believe that they're going to catch you. So this is not for somebody who ain't got no faith. This is for somebody who already has an established relationship. Because to make this type of bold leap, you're trying to leap backwards and trust that the divine and your spirit team is going to catch you. Now, remember I said this was going to affect somebody's whole home. Why was it going to affect somebody's whole home? Well, if you went towards something, you come to find out it wasn't your happily ever after. Maybe you tried to build, what's up, Richard Thomas? Maybe you tried to build a relationship with someone that you thought was going to be a happily ever after thing with you and a family, and y'all was gonna be like, you know, that family in the community that everybody knows, you know, the Joneses. Everybody loves the Joneses. They all have, you know, they're such a lovely family. They all get along. They're so lovely. But that's not what ended up happening. Yours is in reverse. So something here did not end up being your happily ever after. This ended up being something that actually brought probably a great deal of pain. There was a separation, a breakup of a home or family life. You and someone decided to separate, and there may be kids involved. So somebody is taking a bold leap of faith. They're listening to their spirit team. They're going to fall into something new and allow a transformation because them and their family dynamic is not working. Now, King of Cups, though, is on the end of this ending. So this means, listen, even though it's not out here, because it ends with the King of Cups after this is in reverse, I think somebody needs to go inward. So I think that this is what Spirit is saying. Somebody needs to, I'm going to need you to go. Talking about your spirit team on vacation. Listen, only serious people need to, y'all don't. Listen, for those of y'all who came in, I did ask y'all to please have your notebooks because I don't know what gem Spirit is going to drop tonight. They have some things. Sometimes they tell me to tell y'all to have y'all notebooks. If they're going to say some things, affirmations or certain things you can write down that will help you on your spiritual walk. Now, if you're not serious about that, like tremendous here, then don't say nothing. Just be quiet and let everybody else enjoy the reading. Okay? Y'all don't have to comment. It's lovely if you do, but you don't have to. Okay? So, that being said, what's up? You will never be me. Sit down. Welcome back to the channel, baby. So, that being said, King of Cups here is in the upright. I think what ended up happening was that somebody needed to go inward. So, because this ended, and you might be a person who is very caring and loving. You might be somebody who normally is there for everybody else. Normally, a King of Cups is somebody who is a good mentor. You're good. You normally have great advice for everybody else. And you are a King of Cups. Like if he was a father figure, he would be like the best dad or the best spouse because they care so much. They really give back to their family. They're a pillar. So without them, things would definitely be effective by if a King of Cups leaves. But this is also, if we're just talking about an ordinary person, this would be somebody who's like a priest or somebody like a therapist, somebody you can lean on. You know that they always got great advice. And I think what is happening here, because this ended up not being somebody's happily ever after, and they had to go through that crown chakra activation and that tower moment, and they had to trust Spirit. I think Spirit wanted somebody to go within and learn to love themselves. Maybe instead of giving advice, maybe now you need to step into it and turn inward and worry about yourself and love you for a little bit. And then, you know, go from there. So that being said, let's break it all down one card at a time. What's up, Lisa? So let's go into the Hangman and the Upright. So you were taking some time to change your perspective. So you went and sat down. So let's talk about you going to sit down somewhere. Let's talk about the Hangman. What's up, young Prince? Welcome back, baby. That's okay. Charlie's in here. What's up, Thurman? How you doing, baby? And I appreciate your comment. What's up, Watha? Welcome back to the channel, baby. Knight of Cups is in the upright. The World is in reverse. The Ten of Wands is in reverse. So I think you needed to change your perspective on what you were doing. And the reason why is it looked like you went back to something here with the World in reverse. What's up, Mia Moore? So this here is the World. There was a cycle that you were not ready to close out, and you decided that, hey, I'm not ready for something to end. Maybe you went back to a past love. It was something here that maybe it had ran. It was supposed to run its course, but you did not let it. You didn't let it end. So with the World here in reverse, it's like you don't feel like the story is done between you and somebody. And so you went in and maybe you decided, I'm not let this end. I'm going to come in and I'm going to be this person's knight in shining armor. I'm going to help them relieve their burdens. I'm going to hold them up. So you decide that you want to, remember I just said there's a King of Cups out here. Remember I just said this is somebody who is always there for everybody else. And so it looks to me as though you came in as somebody's knight in shining armor and you wanted to relieve their burdens. So you're a very caring person, whoever I'm talking to tonight, you're a very caring person, very thoughtful. You like to help others. And so when you want to come in as somebody's knight in shining armor, hey, you got a problem? I will help you so you can relieve the burdens. You don't have to carry it by yourself. You don't have to go from house to house. You're loved here. I will help you here. And I think that's exactly what happened here. So you didn't let the cycle close between you and somebody else because they didn't have it. You said, oh, no, I'm going to step up and I'm going to look out. So instead of letting a cycle close, you looked out for this person. Now, notice though, Spirit says you needed to change your perspective. So it's almost as though Spirit is saying, hey, you need to go sit down for a little bit. Maybe you're not looking at this correctly about wanting to be somebody's knight in shining armor. Maybe there was something wrong and you just weren't seeing it. So guess what happens when something is wrong and we don't see it? Spirit will allow a tower moment. Boom! The entire foundation. Something was wrong here. So this relationship where you wanted it to not end, what Spirit was saying, notice you didn't want it to end, but Spirit was saying, hey, something here ain't right. So the universe and the Most High allowed the universe or your spirit team come in and blow it to smithereens. Bang, we need to open your eye. It's some things here. There's a reason why the world is out here, but you didn't let it close. See, the world is about the cycle is over and now it's time for you to start something new, but you didn't let it close. So it was like after so much time, Spirit is now trying to change your perspective. So now it's like you're not seeing something. So they decide we're going to mess up the foundation. And normally towers to me is like when you don't see what is wrong. And so Spirit does need to step in and change the whole thing and go, wait. You're in something that is not healthy for you. You're in something where you're ignoring certain red flags, or maybe there's secrets being told. And it's not that you're ignoring the red flags, because there are times people can deceive somebody and you don't know none of this stuff is going on behind your back. So it was time for you to go through a crown chakra activation, and Spirit said, oh, no. We got to transform everything. This entire foundation you think you building with this person, helping this person, that's got to be shot to smithereens. So let's start over. So Spirit decided they want to start all over. Did I miss anybody? I think I've already spoke to most of you guys that are in here. Merlee, how you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. How you doing? I think I'm all caught up. Lisa, did I speak to you, baby? Hey, if I did not. And Frank, I think I already spoke to you, Frank. And Stephanie, I think I spoke to you too. Okay, so that being said, and Diane, welcome to the channel, baby. Let's talk about this tower moment. What's up, Renee and Susie Q? Welcome to the channel. Hey, 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 boo. Let's talk about it. You're new? Well, welcome, Diane. I hope you enjoy it. You might want to get a notebook and a pen because we will be having some things. Sometimes Spirit will drop dimes and want us to write it down. What's up, Nathandra? Welcome back, baby. Let's talk about the tower. For those of y'all that just came in, again, you may need your notebooks. Sometimes on my channel, you need notebooks. Spirit will drop dimes, affirmations, and certain things they want you to write down to help you on your walk. This is, you said, what sign is who? Am I? I'm a Sagittarius, Richard. I am a Sagittarius sun, Cap moon, and I want to say a Cap rising. I got a lot of Earths. It's either Cap rising or Virgo rising. It's one of them. Well, it's probably Cap. I think I'm all Cap. Virgo somewhere in there, but yeah. You're a straight Gemini, sun and moon. I think that's so cool. When somebody is like all like they sun, moon, and they rising, it's like, dang, that's crazy. You a Sagittarius? I seen you yesterday telling me you a Sagittarius. December, hold on, let me see if I can remember. Is it December 12th? Was that it? What's up, Rose Allen? I could be wrong. What's up, effortlessly Poppy? How you doing? Renee Gordon, Aquarius. What's up, boo? How you doing? You said you're Sag rising. Okay. December 8th. Okay. I was close. Angel. Okay, you the 16th. Angel in disguise. Okay. You December 16th. Oh, wow. Look at y'all. Tanya Kelly, welcome to the channel, baby. I just seen something that was up. Okay. Look at all y'all. Okay. July 5th. Okay. Ooh, somebody, you gonna have a baby. Happy birthday to all the Cancers getting ready to have a birthday. Lourdes. How you doing? Welcome, Michelle. What's up, Janie? What you say? I know that all Aquarius. I do love my aqua babies. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I do love me some aqua babies. What's up? Is it, how you say your name? Is it Marianne? How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the channel. So y'all, let's get into it. What's up, Chris? And let's talk about this. Okay, so you were going through this tower, right? And Spirit was saying, listen, Page of Swords is in the upright. 5 of Cups is in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Spirit was saying, listen, we need you to go through this tower because we don't think that you need to invest in this. What's up, Phaedra Johnson and Janet? You said you're a Virgo. Welcome. What's up, Cody? How you doing, boo? What's up, Roderick McKnight? How are you? All right, 7 Virg. What's up, baby? Virgo gang gang. I'm getting ready. Hey, Susan and Crystal. I am getting ready to do y'all individual sign reads. I just been trying to work it out with Spirit on my schedule to get it done. I will only do probably 2 signs and the collective when I do it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So yeah, they talking about we got to do it. That was confirmation. Yay, we're going to be going through the whole zodiac. 2 signs a day plus the collective at 9:30. Okay? And they will be live. So if you happen to catch me early, before the 9:30 time, it's because I'm doing the individual signs. It's coming up. I'm going to try to get it done soon. I'm not exactly sure, but I will announce to y'all when I'm about to do it, okay? Aries through Pisces, all 12. All right, so let's talk about this tower. So Spirit said, okay, we don't want you to invest in this anymore. You don't need to be investing, but you thought that you needed to invest. You need to help this person. This person needs help. They needed a knight in shining armor, and you needed to come in here and you need to help this person to get their life together. They got burdens and you're trying to be a good person, somebody that they can count on. You don't want things to end between you and this person, right? You don't want things to end with you and this person. And the reason why, and they setting off the fireworks, is because, and that lets me know what we're talking about. Spirit had to bust it up. Did you hear that? That was confirmation. Spirit said, nope, we're going to blow this relationship to smithereens. Maybe this person was not worthy of you investing in. So with the Knight of Pentacles, now, if this would have been in the upright, this is a relationship that really wasn't going anywhere. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Now, to me, these are my placeholders. This is somebody who will get you off the market. So you can't get into another relationship, but the relationship never really grows. It's like a long engagement. And so maybe the person that you were engaging with, the relationship was not progressing and it wasn't growing because there were some things that you could not see. So Spirit was like, hey, Tower moment, you need to stop investing in this. And we need to you need to start looking at things from a different view. So now here, Spirit is saying here with the 5 of Cups, this is the 5 of Cups in reverse. We want to restore your faith. But in order for us to restore your faith, we're going to have to start from the beginning. Now, Page of Swords. Now, why am I saying this? Page of Swords means that they want you to review this relationship with a fine-tooth comb. Do you see how she's on this tightrope? So now Spirit is saying, we're going to give you some new ideas, but in order for your faith to be restored, we got to show you exactly why this is not good for you. So let's start. There they go again, blowing it up. They're blowing it up. They're already setting off these fireworks. So Spirit saying, let us show you all the things that you missed. So you got to go back because sword energy, it has to do with thoughts, right? And look at this from a fine-tooth comb on why this is not worth your investment. Now, when you do this, it's going to restore your faith that this tower needed to happen. So if you were upset about you and this person not talking, now Spirit is saying, but when we get done showing you all the reasons why, you will actually have a peace of mind. And now it's time for you to go through this brand new beginning. So Spirit is now asking you, do you trust us? Because see, if you're going back to the beginning of something and allowing the tower to happen, this is you trusting Spirit that knew what was best for you and allowing that tower. Can you allow us to have a brand new start with you? Right? With the Fool here in the upright. So let's talk about this brand new start. Spirit is telling you to fall backwards into your arm. Come on, we're going to catch you. Well, because see, you might be nervous to walk away from this person. You might be nervous to just leave them out here. Oh, but they don't have anybody. Who else is going to look out for them but me? Especially if you're dealing with somebody who don't have siblings, they don't have a mother, they didn't have their father. You're looking at this person's situation like they ain't got nobody. I'm it. How can I turn my back on somebody and I'm all they have? Because see, y'all caring ass people, y'all know how y'all do this. Sometimes y'all have a hard time just letting stuff loose because you'll be afraid. Well, who else? I can't turn my back on them like this. They ain't got nobody else. I can't do that. It's something in my spirit that just won't let me give up on them. Y'all know how I know my collective. I know my collective. Some of y'all are like that. So let's talk about it. What you say, Diane? That's you. What's up, Keisha Pitts? Welcome to the channel, baby. What's up, Nisha? How you doing, boo? Welcome back. If you're new, have you been here before? I think you have. How's everybody doing? Latia Jack, did I speak to you? I think I did, boo. What's up, Crystal? Welcome to the channel, baby. Shiloh, I see you. Part of that Virgo gang. Jenny, Hendry, I already spoke to y'all. I think I went too far up. I think I got everybody else so far. I think I did. What's up, hi? Exactly. You love Andrew, so you're going to be there for Andrew. Andrew needs you, right? I can't leave Andrew out here by himself. What hi said. Okay. What's up? What's that say? Rock Adder Edge. How you doing, baby? Let's talk about the Fool. Thank you, Frank, for the compliment. Thank you. I appreciate that, boo. Let's talk about the Fool in the upright. Girl, I work at the post office. Don't you know I'm a mail carrier? You can't tell me we don't jack up some stuff. I already know. Keisha, just take a deep breath and just know, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. My job included. Oh, Lord. Let's talk about this. Okay. You say Andrew's your twin, and you cut ties with your twin? Renee? Oh, Lord. You know, Machado's a twin. Did y'all know that? She's a Machado. And Nina, don't Nina got a twin, too? It's a couple of y'all that's twins. I think Nina, Machado, and now, Who just said it? Renee. So Renee's a twin too. There's a few of y'all that's got that twin energy in here. So let's talk about this. All right. So Four of Swords is in reverse. Lovers is in reverse. Ooh, 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 ooh. Seven of Wands is in reverse. Spirit is saying, listen, y'all need to have this brand new start. Right? And you gave birth to twins, Crystal. Oh, look at y'all. What's up, Veronica Andrews? Welcome back, baby. How you doing, sweetheart? What? Veronica, I will pray for you, baby. You be really going through some spiritual stuff, baby. Veronica, I will keep you in my prayers. I always do. Every time you ask me, I sure will. I sure will, Veronica. Okay, now, this being said, let's talk about this. This person, Spirit says, listen, the reason why they want you to have a brand new start, because it's time for you to realize that you're not out here alone. This person and you had an ending, right? That y'all had some sort of ending. And you had to take some time to mend your heart. But now the Four of Swords, this is almost like want to take the nail out the coffin. So Spirit is basically saying, we don't want you to feel like you're closed off and isolated. We need you to understand we're here for you. We can catch you when you fall. Don't feel like you out here by yourself, because you're not. Four of Swords is in reverse. So let's think about this. They want you to think about how they have your back. No, you might not feel like you have a partner. Right now, you feel defeated. And Spirit is saying, but you're not alone. You are not alone. I am here with you. Though you're far away. Y'all know that song by Michael Jackson. You're not alone, honey. That just popped in my head. You're not alone. They're here. Even though they look like they're far away. And you might have to take a leap of faith because you can't see Spirit. So in a way, it is like falling backwards to trust something that you can't see. Now, they gave you this amethyst because now this is going to require, you're going to have to trust the downloads. You're going to have to trust your third eye. This is how you're going to have that we will catch you. You ain't out here going through this by yourself. And so they know this thing ending with you and this person. And you're wondering, how are they going to make it? Spirit is saying, listen, you might even be wondering how you going to make it. But you're not by yourself, even though the partnership between you and this person had to end. So somebody, you and this person had to end your partnership. Seven of Wands. It left you feeling very vulnerable. Like, very defeated. Maybe you felt like in some ways you had to defend this person, standing up for them, being there for them. And, and you think about this often, but Spirit's like, hey, you're not alone. This person, I don't know what this person did. Now, this a lot of times when y'all trying to be here for people, sometimes these are the same people who will turn around and cheat on you. And maybe you felt alone instead of this person being out here alone. Bethany Elliott, you always say that. Girl, I can't, listen, thank you for the super chat. You be killing me talking about my singing voice. It's you and somebody else. Y'all be killing me. Because I don't feel like I can sing at all, child. I be asking God, please help me carry at least a tune or something. I know I ain't no Whitney, but please, just a little something. Just a little something. Did you say? Yeah. Cody, I seen it. You lied. I see why you took it back, Cody. Because I don't, child. So, listen, it depends on the songs. This song, I can't hit it for nothing. And then other ones, I can kind of, all right, I be hit from time to time. Some of them I can't hit it. And then this other ones, it be like, child, don't, you did F us all up. Like Whitney, I can't do no Whitney. I can't do any other Whitney. Because she could blow, honey. She could really blow. Y'all be having me dying laughing. Listen. Aline, welcome back to the channel. Listen. Who is this? Abigail. Do I have a favorite NFL team? Child, I do not do sports. I know there is. What's up, Amy? There is one of my fellow Sagittarius that's a reader. She loves sports. I don't love sports. I'm not athletically inclined. I have watched sports when I was in a relationship. I support, and then when my husband used to be at work, I used to watch the games and give him a play-by-play like I enjoy, but I don't personally enjoy sports. So I don't have a favorite NFL team or anything. What you say, tarot card championships? That is different. What's up, Sharia, Shamika? How you doing, boo? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, y'all. So let's talk about this 10 of Cups. We got to figure out why this person decided that this was not your happily ever after. Now we going to get into why you had to walk away. What did Spirit feel like was wrong with this relationship? Michael, who are you calling? Are you calling a person a nutcase, or are you calling me a nutcase? Because we cannot do that. What's up, Michael? Welcome to the channel, but you have to talk about who you're talking to. You can't just say nutcase. You got to say your person's a nutcase, because see, they don't know who you're talking to. Let's talk about the 10 of Cups in reverse. Ooh! Well, I think I now know why Spirit is saying you don't need to invest in this. Spirit is saying, listen, while you may have known this person for a long time, and you were very loyal to this person, you wanted to stand by this person's side. You wanted to help them. You love this person. 6 of Cups is in the upright. This is you giving to somebody who was, this is somebody who you want to give to, and you want to be loyal to them. You love them. You always want to look out. You may have known them for, y'all go way back. You always want to give them love from the heart. And when you gave to them, maybe you didn't expect a whole lot in return other than just love. You see what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you can give to people or help them, but you know they can't pay you back. The only thing you ever want is just their friendship and them to be, you know, a decent person to you, right? And here with the 6 of Cups, you thought that y'all had a bond, you and this person. But no, the Spirit did say with that Knight of Pentacles, they wanted you to stop investing and trust them on why this relationship needed to end. Well, Spirit is saying with the 8 of Swords in reverse, we want you to free yourself, because this person actually had you caught up. See how look, this is the lady here. But if you notice here, this almost looks like a mirror. So when she looks at the reflection, she's not seeing something correctly. That this relationship actually was a burden that was binding her. And so Spirit is now saying, hey, you're not looking at this right. This is a mental prison, and we're trying to free you. So you're trying to be loyal to somebody who actually has you caught up. And do you know why this person had you caught up? Ace of Cups came in reverse. This person is not pouring into you at all. There is no equal reciprocity. So if your cup is on E, that means that you was doing all the leg work. You was the one that was carrying the relationship. You was the one looking out. I felt it. That's why I put my finger under my nose. I felt them tickling my nose. I felt that sneeze. So if your cup is on E with the Ace of Cups, this person didn't do anything. So Spirit is saying you were showing up as the knight in shining. Thank you, baby. Rock Adder Edge? Did I speak to you? I think I did. So it's like basically Spirit is saying you were showing up as this person, knight in shining armor. And you was helping them to relieve all their burdens. But what was they pouring into your cup? Nothing. You're doing all the work, baby. And guess what happens if you keep being there, being there, being there, being there, giving, giving, giving? Now your cup is on E. Emotionally, your cup will be on E. Financially, your cup will be on E. Spiritually, your cup can end up on E. Mentally and emotionally, now your cup is on E. Why did I name all of those things for your cup being on E? Because if you are giving to somebody, that means that they got your time. When do you listen? So instead of God being first, this person's first. You might not even take care of your needs because you're too busy taking care of their needs. And so now you are on E. You can't mentally and emotionally, you ain't got time for you because you're too busy giving to them. And so it almost as though you didn't realize that what you thought this loyalty was actually you being caught up. See, Spirit says this person was binding you. Do you know what this means? You was dealing with an energy vampire. And you had no idea that this person was draining you. Yep, thank you, Rock Otter. Yeah, this person was draining you. And so you're trying to be loyal thinking you're helping, but they're not giving you anything. And they might have even seen that they weren't giving you anything. But you weren't seeing it. You just thinking, I've been knowing them forever. They ain't got nobody. I got to be there for them. And Spirit is like, nah, baby, it's time for you to let this go. I want you to let this person go. Release yourself from this, because this is not your responsibility. So do you understand what I'm saying when I say this mental prison? Sometimes when we meet people, they will want us to care about them, but then you kind of get in over your head because now they got you doing everything, and what are they doing? Nothing. Always got their hand out, and they're not putting into you. They're not spending time. Don't cry, baby. Get you some tissue, sweetheart. Get you go grab you a tissue and come on. This is not meant to make you cry, but meant to highlight something. Okay? Now, this person, you may have felt like they didn't have anybody. But just because they didn't have anybody did not mean that this gives them the right to take advantage of you. So, that being said, Spirit is like, we want you to relieve yourself from being so loyal to this person because this person is not pouring into your cup emotionally and mentally and everything else. So this person was taking up too much of your time, and they were actually binding your hand because now they're not leaving you time to do anything else for yourself or probably even your family, because the 10 of Cups is in reverse. So now nobody in your household is happy. Because mama's busy or daddy's busy. This person takes up too much of your time. They take up too much of your finances. They done took up too much of your physical being. You got to always be there for their emotional need, their mental breakdown. And so now spiritually, you can't pour into yourself with time with God because this person, they so damn needy. By the time you get done taking care of their needs, ain't nothing left for yourself to take care of your spiritual need. You're on E. And this is why Spirit Team said, can you trust us? We got to restore your faith. You're not alone, and it's time for us to pour into you. It's time for us to pour into you. Let this go. Let's talk about the King of Cups in the upright. You said, how do you heal from this? You go inward, baby. What's up, Regime Ranks? What's up, Lucky77? How do you heal from something like this? You have to go inward. Thank you. Confirmation. Oh, if you're new here, we got angels that show up on this channel, baby. These are not my ancestors. I had to, I didn't know for the longest. And one day they was like, no, these are the angels. I'm surrounded by angels, baby. I am an earth angel, and I'm also surrounded by the heavenly angels. And so they are coming in confirming this is how you heal. They want you to go inward. For the young lady who asked me how do you heal? Or I don't know if you're a man or a woman with that name, Rock Eder Edge. But they want you to go inward. You have to learn to, we're getting ready to talk about it, love yourself. Because you are valuable. And Spirit says you're not alone. You are special. You are wonderful. You are wonderfully made. You have a heart of gold. And so if nobody is loving you in this equation, baby, somebody in this relationship has to love you. If this person's not loving you, you cannot not love yourself too. Somebody in this damn equation between the two of us has to love me. And if this person does not love you, you have to love you. So you got to do the work from the inside out. You got to go inward. Let's talk about this King of Cups in the upright. All right. King of Cups in the upright. Jenny Hendricks. This is called breaking the soul tie. You can ask the divine to break your soul tie, or you can also do some candle work to break the soul tie. Or some people do all of that. Some people do a burn bowl, a candle to break it, or they ask the divine to break the soul tie. If you find yourself can't get over somebody and all you do is sit up and think about this person, it feels like you constantly being drawn back to this person, you can break it. You can ask the divine to cut the tie, and then you won't feel that push-pull. You might still think about this person from time to time, but you're not going to feel like your heart just can't go on. You know, like that song by Celine Dion, like your heart can't go on at the end of that movie, the Titanic. No, you can let go. You can let go. You just got to ask God to break the tie. Then you'll be able to think about them without feeling like a rubber band, like you're going to be snapped back together. All right, let's talk about the King of Cups. King of Cups in the upright. King of Cups in the upright is being clarified by the Four of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, the Knight of Wands in the upright. Spirit says, listen, you need to love yourself, and this is why. They want you to realize that this relationship that you had that you thought was love, you're loving somebody, but they're not loving you. So really what you actually have is a relationship that's based on infatuation and dang-a-lang and vagina. Sometimes sex will blind you to what you really have, and you will actually become infatuated with someone. And so you will mistake infatuation and love making for love. But this person was not pouring into your cup. They was laying it down. And so you felt an energetic, this is y'all. See now, y'all, I tell y'all all the time, when you lay down, you're going into a covenant. The two become one. So now you're sharing certain things. Not only are you sharing your body, but you're sharing spirits. You're sharing, believe it or not, people who, if you're a person, this is no lie, this is true. Like if you're a person who's late all the time and you start sleeping with somebody, and let's say you're very punctual, you start sleeping with somebody who's constantly late. Do you not know that sometimes this shit will rub off on you? Now you late? There are certain habits of this person that will rub off on you. So here it is, you was mistaking love because of this sex. Sex was somewhere involved in here. This person's fine. It was very fiery. It was very passionate. Y'all was always getting it in. And so you're thinking that this is love. But Spirit is saying, no, this is infatuation. And this person is never going to give to you. I already just said it. They're not giving to you with reciprocity. Four of Wands is in reverse. You being partnered with them was not this was not stable. You needed to let this go because y'all together, y'all should be stable. But only one of you is giving. And so that means automatically it's out of balance. Do you understand now why there has to be a tower? The tower only happens when there is something fundamentally wrong with the relationship. If one person is investing and that other person ain't investing nothing, it's out of balance. And when things are out of balance, it falls to the ground. It's kind of like when they say a house is divided, will fall. Y'all got to be on the same page. There has to be some balance here. And so this is out of balance because this person was not giving. Constantly with their hand out. Be there for me. Listen to me. Handle my emotional needs. I'm having a mental break. I need you to be here for me. I need money from you. I want sex right now. I want this. I need this. And you looking like, well, what about me? And so this is why Spirit is like, this needed to end. This marriage, this friendship, this partnership, this was not balanced at all. It was you was doing way too much and they wasn't doing nothing. And so this is why your cup ended up on E. And Spirit said, it's time for you to go do your own thing. Hierophant is in reverse. Spirit basically, both of these are marriage cards and they're both in reverse. Spirit wanted this relationship over. So even though this person, you felt like they had nobody who's going to look out. This is somebody you've known for a long, long time. But Spirit is saying, but this is not a good friendship. This person don't love you. This person's draining you dry. And I need you to let this in and go do your own thing. And so this is what ended up happening. What's up, the whistleblower 2025? Y'all be killing me with some of these names. What's up, Faith? How you doing, baby? What's up, Dylan67? How you doing? Welcome to the channel, baby. Oh my goodness. Look at all of you guys. You look at this. Ooh, Red Elephant. Welcome back to the channel, boo. Uh-oh. Did I miss anybody? I think I'm all caught up. What you say? I'm releasing affirmations, Cody. This is why I told y'all Spirit did say for y'all to have your notebooks. Welcome, Scorpio Sandy. Sherry Brown, welcome to the channel. I think I am. I don't want to go too far up. If I missed your name, I apologize, but I can't go no further up than that. Okay? What's up, Resonating Tarot? What's up, Sharp Boy and Lava Girl? Corey Collins, welcome back to the channel. Yanina, how you doing? Corey, welcome back, baby, but watch your language, because I see Charlie be getting on you sometimes. Watch your language, baby, because I don't want her to delete you, okay? You always come and you are part of the soul tribe, so but watch your colorful language. Don't write out the whole word, y'all. When y'all do your cuss words, use like a symbol in there somewhere. Okay, welcome, Nadine. Welcome to the channel. Because I don't know if you saw that. I seen it in one of the playbaits that she said, watch it. Okay, so Spirit is saying they want you to go ahead and let this end. This is not real love. They feel like this is infatuation, and that this relationship is basically based on sex, and that this person is always like a baby. Like, I want y'all to really think about this. When you're taking care of an infant is totally dependent on you. And this person was basically being a complete dependent on you. So you're being, all the things that you do for a baby, you was doing for this person. Feeding them, helping them, being there, all this emotional support. And so now you're on E because they're not pouring anything into you. And believe it or not, even when you go, well, they was having sex with me, but they're draining you of your life force. When you orgasm, there's energy that leaves out of you. There's also a transfer of power. So what transfers? You've been watching me long enough. Whenever you are laying down with somebody and that root or that sacral energy, there goes your creative ideas. There goes your money. Because the root chakra has to deal with your stability, your finances. And then your creativity is with the sacral chakra. So now you can't pour into whatever creativity you have. So that being said, you have to stop. And Spirit is saying, we want you to stop sleeping with this person in this relationship so you can get yourself back in order. So now your finances can go back up. Your creative ideas can get back off the ground because maybe there's some things you needed to do. And this person was taking up too much of your time. What's up, Godfella, and happy Pride Month to all of those that are same sex. Welcome, Carlos. What you say, vampire? This person was an energy vampire, yes. Systematic taxation, transfer of KFC goodness. Scorpio, Sandy, welcome to the channel. This is some of y'all are funny. Don't transfer the chicken, baby. Not the way I love chicken. I'm like the bubble gum for chicken. You said they drain you for real. Yeah, these people will drain you. And you'll be sitting up here wondering why you're so tired. I'm trying to tell you. Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? What's up, Jamie? Okay, let's see here. This person thought you would always have their back, or maybe you always wanted to have this person's back. And Spirit is saying here with the Hangman, we want you to think twice about having this person's back. Because see, this is your spirit team trying to tell you, you need to think about having this person's back. Think twice, because you're showing up as their knight in shining armor. Now, Spirit has allowed the Tower, and the reason why, they say they wanted to restore your faith, and they also want to get the stress up off of you. Because apparently your stresses was stressing somebody out. Your finances, I didn't mean to say your stresses were stressing you, but no, your finances are stressing you out. They go that red root chakra. And so now this is Spirit coming in and saying, let me get this person and all their problems off of you. Thank you for the confirmation, Holy Spirit. This is Spirit pushing this person's problems and this dark cloud that they're bringing into your life off of you. Because it was stressing you the hell out. Some of y'all were stressed out trying to juggle your finances. This person's draining you of your savings. You ain't got time for your kids and other things going on. It's like your kids looking at you. What about us? What about this? What about that? And you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off. And so Spirit is saying, I need you to let us push this up off of you so you can get stress free. So you can get your finances back in order. Because see, if you're on E, let me tell you, not just was your finances on E, I guarantee you, normally when people are dealing with energy vampires, go back and look at pictures of yourself. I bet you was skinny. I bet you had circles. It was a little dark under here. Energy vampires will make you so tired. I remember walking to my car one day from work, and I remember going, God, I'm so tired. I don't know why. Why am I so tired? This person had my car all day. I now know why I was tired. And they running around happy, taking all of my energy, building off of my energy. And I'm not seeing it. Until God did this very thing where he took me away from this and my team showed me. Go back and look at pictures of yourself. Y'all can go back and look at pictures of me. Go back to this time last year. I was much skinnier. I don't look the same. I don't look the same. I feel like I look better now. And my kids have always told me I look a little bit better with weight on me. But this person was even draining me. So I know, I'm telling you. Y'all, this is now Spirit saying, listen. Magician in the upright. You guys did now. This is Spirit saying, listen, this person wanted you to have their back, but we're trying to get this stress up off of you. You are financially going through some things. Now with the Magician in the upright, this Spirit is saying all you have is all you need. What do you have that you need? Whatever talent you have, whatever money you have us. All you have is all you need. It's me and you and your spirit team. Y'all a threefold cord. We can work magic with that. And whatever little talent you have, we can make this work. So now Spirit is telling you to sit down. And it almost looks like he's got, even though it's not real clear, but you see there's light around him. This almost reminds me of like an angel. Even though it's not an angel on here, it almost looks like something is backing him. Because that almost looks like an angel wing. This light. And so they're trying to tell you to sit down so we can show you how to work your magic, how to become a master manifester, even tempering your energy to change this situation that you just found yourself in. Right? So that being said, Five of Pentacles is in reverse. We're going to show, because see, this person, I told you, they drained you of your finances. And Spirit is saying, now we're going to give you the key. See that key? To get yourself out of this. Okay? The key to get yourself out. Okay? What's up, Jessica James? What's up, Tennille? Anybody else that I missed? Diana Reamer, you said you're not skinny, but you had the black eyes. I'm telling you, look at pictures. When you go to Energy Vampire, you start getting circled. I ain't lying. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. They just drain you dry, child. They drain you dry. So here it is. Spirit is saying, all you have is all you need. So you got your me, myself, and I. All three sides of you. You got you. And you got your spirit team, and you have the Most High. And whatever talent you have, that's all they need. And we can teach you how to alchemize just that. Now, some of y'all may be like, what? Alchemize? Even though the temperance is not out here, I feel it based on these two cards. Spirit is going to show you how to transform your whole situation. Taking whatever talent you have, whatever money you have, and we're going to take this nothing and turn it into something. But now do you understand? This landed on that take that bold leap of faith. Remember, they wanted you to fall backwards. Trust us. We can help you. We're going to catch you. And I already told y'all, if you are new in here, this reading is for people who have faith. If you ain't got no faith, this might not be your thing. But I'm trying to tell you. So Spirit is saying, if you trust us, we're going to help you to come out the cold. We're going to help you get back stress-free. We're going to push this person and their negative energy up off of you. And then on top of that, now, guess what's going to happen? You're going to find your happiness again. You're going to feel like, you see how her third eye, her crown, her chakras, you feel free now. Because you know why you got your arms up? Because your cup ain't on E no more. Your joy returns. Do you see her stability return? The orange skirt, the red shirt, that sacred, your creative ideas, your money, your stability, the people you're surrounding yourself with. You got a new soul tribe. And joy and peace. And now you got something to be happy about. This is what Spirit is saying. We're going to teach you how to work your magic and let joy come in. Now, the moment you do that, this person who always wanted you to have their back, look who tries to come back. 8 of Cups, the person that may have walked away from you. Now here they come, here they come, here they come. Never fails. What's up, Maria DeJong? Welcome to the channel, baby. It never fails when y'all do the work and you heal. This person always wants to come back. They always want to come back. Welcome, Maria from Belgium. You said it's 4:40 there? I know. Well, welcome. I know Nina just said somebody being 3:33 in the UK. What's up, Hannah? How you doing, sweetheart? What's going on? Intuitive Whispers. Welcome to the channel. RTBLNF. Welcome to the channel. Okay. Y'all, please be nice. What's up, Moonlights Manifesto? Diana Reamer, welcome to the channel. Samantha Jones, welcome to the channel. Y'all, please be nice to one another, okay? This is a soul tribe. Be nice to your brothers and sisters in here, please. Please and thank you. All right, let's get into it. Let's see, Spirit. Let's get 4 more cards out here. How you doing, Jamie Brown? Welcome to the channel, sweetheart. Okay. I know they lying. I know they lying. Spirit, are you? Never fails. Never fails. So this person now wants to come back. You've done the work. Your spirit team has showed you how to heal. They showed you how to come out the cold financially. They showed you how to get yourself out of this stressful situation. You have relieved burdens, and now you see the situation for what it is, and now you realize who you was helping in the position that it left you in, right? And now you feel like you're out there, you're happy again. The sun is shining, you're smiling, you got something to smile about, you're full of joy, you're full of peace, and you are happy, right? Well, here they come. Now this person wants to return to you. The person who always, you've had their back. You've known this person for a long time. Now they want to come back with the 7 of Swords in reverse. This person who did stuff to you, who had all, I want y'all to look at this 7 of Swords as problems. Why do I say I want you to look at that as problems? Because you see these birds, this is them and their problems. Now this person wants to, and see, I told you, Spirit had to push their problems up off of you because it was affecting your stability. So now this person wants to return to you and admit their manipulative behavior and bring their problems back to your front door. Let me tell you what I did wrong. Now, in them coming and telling you what they did wrong, they're bringing their problems right back to you. They are. They are. They might come in and tell you, hey, I cheated on you. I did this. I did that. I did this. I did that. But whatever they're doing, they're bringing their problems back. Now, that being said, watch the language, y'all. You can spell out cuss words, but use a symbol in the middle of the cuss word. So don't spell it, because there are some young people sometimes that watch. I do have it set for 18 plus, but every now and then we do get youngins in here. Okay. So even though I curse, I do. Every now and then I have some colorful language. Not too bad, but try it. Welcome, Randy. How you doing? What's up, Diane? So that being said, now this person wants to come and bring their problems back to your front door, and they want to tell you that they have stopped being toxic. This person will get you caught up in their problems like a devil. That's not good. That's actually rather sad. This person will get you caught up. Remember, this is how they pulling strings. Where was it, Spirit? Do you see the strings? They're getting you bound up in their problems. And now they're going to come in and try to tell you, hey, I released the devil. I ain't toxic no more. Now, what is the devil for this person? It can be drugs. It can be alcohol. It can be sex addiction. It can be gambling. It can be hanging out too much. It can be overspending. Whatever the devil is that keeps this person from standing on their own too. Now they want to come and act like they've changed things. I manifested and I've changed. I released the devil. Spirit says that's not true. This person is still juggling financially and emotionally. And now, this person is not doing well financially. Now, they're going to try to say that they have released all their toxic behaviors, but they're bringing their problems back to you. So this is letting you know that somewhere in their emotions, something ain't right. Somewhere in their spending, something ain't right. They have not released the devil. There is still something going on here that they want to now leave on you, for you to take care of. Because you always had their back. This is why they're returning to you. Actually, it's because some of y'all were good friends. And so it's like your spirit team is trying to notify you, hey, this person remembers you always had their back. Use their knight in shining armor. Use their soft place to land. So they're coming back, even though some of y'all did burn bowls to release this person so you can have a brand new beginning. This person don't give no damns. They still trying to come back and drop their problems back at your front door and act like they don't have none. But Spirit says, don't believe them when they tell you that they ain't got no problems and that they release their toxic behaviors. Because if that is the case, then why are you juggling not only financially, but in your emotions? They still the same old same. And Spirit is now saying that this person, not only are they the same old same, but there still will be no balance here. Justice is in reverse. This person is still sneaky. And so the person that you think you're seeing, now, child, they got some things hidden in the dark. Does this not look like somebody who might drain your energy? See, maybe they're returning to you because they are missing their supply. Some of y'all were good supply for these narcissistic energies, these energy vampires. Because that's what you are, supply. And they are tired of having their face sucked in. Maybe they're not eating as good because they ain't got you in their life no more. They ain't living as good without leaning on your support. Because see, some of y'all was overgivers. And they want you to think about them again more than you think about yourself. But Spirit is saying, listen, the relationship will be out of balance. This person will still lie to you. And it still would not be fair to you. So there will still be no equal reciprocity. This person is hoping that now that you're happy, they can just come right back and get you to let your guard down. What's up, Machado? So somebody feels like they can come back into your life. And Earth Angel 671, welcome to the channel, baby. If I didn't say hey. What's up, Wild Dog? hold on a minute. I'll get to your comment in a second. What's up, Consuelo Darton? Welcome to the channel, baby. I think I spoke to you, the Moonlight Manifesto. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. Okay, so listen. This person wants you to let your guard down so that you will take them back. They don't want you to have high boundaries. You're in a high... Listen, when people know what they're doing, when they come approach you when you're happy. See, if they would have came when you were mad, they felt like, or sad, your boundaries would be up. But now that you're happy, maybe now's a good time to come back and try to get you to let your guard down. So the 9 of Wands is in reverse. What's up, JP to God? You said, wait, why am I talking about you? Because you said something in your comment. It says you wanted to know, how do you break a soul tie? Will one of you end up dead and one in prison? You're not good for each other, but you can't stop. You can ask the divine. You can ask God to break your soul tie. You can ask God to break that soul contract that you have with this person. You can also do a burn bowl, or what they call candle work, to break a soul tie. There's lots of ways to do it. I personally believe in doing a little bit of both. I ask God to break my soul tie in every dimensional realm, and there will be no more lives together after this. This person hurt me, so I said never, ever, ever, ever in any dimensional realm we cannot be together. And we will not do another round if I have to come back with this person. That's what I did. Now, you could do how you want to, but that's how I did it. Sometimes the disrespect is so loud. You can't never, I can't see you. I don't want to see you in any realm, in any dimension, in any type of nothing. No, not even in the 5D. My stuff is in it. I was serious about mine. But that's how I did. But anyway, it depends on how bad somebody is. Not everybody's person is that bad. Sometimes you just want to break the soul tie for this right here. Mine was enough to be like, I don't want to see you ever, and not even in the 5D. 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles. This person wants you to let your guard down because they see that you're independently rich. Now, this person, Spirit said they're not worth your investment. This is the one pile with the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. The person who is going to come back, that's not going to contribute to the growth of the relationship. This was in reverse. Spirit said, do not invest in this. This was on top of the tower. You have now healed. Your spirit has come into your life and fixed your pentacles. You are now back stable. You are independently doing well. Your finances, you might have money in your savings. You are independently rich, whatever that may be for you. Now, rich does not mean that you got to be rich like a Jeff Bezos. Rich can come in many forms, and I need you to keep that in mind. Peace of mind is rich. Being able to sleep at night and sleep in a peaceful state, that makes you rich. Being able to have money in the savings and pay all your bills every month without worrying about the stresses of life makes you rich. Having a relationship with the Most High or having a happy family life makes you rich. You are rich right now. This is also somebody who is mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and financially standing on their own. So you are now healed in all 5 areas that this person needed you to be there for them. Because see, they was draining you from your cup. So when they drained from your cup, all of those areas went down. Now you back on full. And you're happy and you have reestablished your relationship with the Most High and your spirit team. Now all those pentacles that you had to start over, now your tree is bearing fruit. And now the work you've done internally. See, I tell y'all all the time, what are the fruitages? Your fruitages are your actions. You now look the way you feel from the inside out. And it is very apparent that your fruit is well. Your fruitages of the spirit. You got joy, peace, all of that. Look it up. Look up the fruitages of the spirit and the fruitages of the flesh. You look abundant. And now this person wants to come attached to you. They don't want you out here single, sexy, successful. 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. This person wants to come in and they want to attach to you. And guess why? They want a brand new financial beginning. Somebody wants to redo this whole cycle. Thank you, Holy Spirit. They want to put you back on a cycle that God just got you off of. They want a brand new financial beginning. Now here they come with their hands out. Put some money back in my hand. I want to be happy like you too. This person wants to get you caught back up with this devil that they pretended that they didn't let go of. And now they back pulling your strings, stressing you out with their damn problems. Do you see this person look like, oh my God, I can't hear no more of this. All the problems. Let me tell you what happened since I've been gone from you. Let me tell you who I hooked up with. Let me tell you about dropping all this shit on you. On top of needing you to carry them financially. They need a handout. They want to emotionally dump all their problems, all their stresses on you. Because see, before you came in that night in shining armor and took every last one of these 10 of wands off their shoulders. You carried them. They ain't got to carry their stuff. You carried it. You did it. You carried every last one of their problems and they didn't care. They didn't care if you was breaking from the weight of it. They didn't care. As long as you had their back, they was happy. As long as they could lay down, get their orgasm, get their back rubbed, eat your food, don't eat it, cook it, leave it there sitting. I ain't eating that. Some of these people, let me tell you something. Energy vampires can be a trip. Cook a meal. They don't want it. They'll waste your damn food. Buy them something. I don't like this. Just throw it in the trash like your money don't mean nothing. Energy vampires don't give no damns because it ain't theirs. It's not their money. They don't give a fuck about throwing, excuse my language, but they don't. They don't give a F about throwing your money down the drain. Excuse me, spirit team. Excuse me. They don't care. So here they come, want to pour all their problems, all their stuff on you, and want you pour back into me. Let's get this soul tie back up. Spirit said, I already told you, they coming back to be unjust. This will not be a balanced relationship. You see this? This is them trying to balance the scales. This is you. And it ain't going to be no equal reciprocity. I'm already coming out the gate telling you it ain't going to be balanced. Spirit said, whatever come out their mouth is a lie. Justice is in reverse. Justice is in reverse. You're happy. And they don't like that you're happy. They want to transfer that shit right back to them. I want to be happy. Now you go down so I can feel good. But they're not pouring into you and they're not going to. So they're hoping that now that you're happy, you will let your guard down, let them walk right back into your life and take over again. What's up, Rhonda? Price, what you say? What's up, Amy? You said you like being single. I get it. Who wants to go back to this? Spirit says, listen, Ace of Wands is in reverse. Six of Swords. Don't act like your intuition don't work. Don't rebirth this. Your third eye now works. This is the Ace of Wands. This is you birthing new beginnings. It almost looks like I never noticed this till now. This almost looks like a spider web. Spirit says you need to, what's up, Raspberry Pie? Thank you for the compliment. This is Spirit saying, hey, you need to change directions. Don't rebirth this and get yourself caught back up in this spider web. I ain't never noticed this till today, that this looks like a spider web. Spirit says, no, don't even get caught up in that. Change directions. Use your third eye. It works. It works. Don't go back. Because here comes this person ready to disrupt your peace. Six of Swords is in this is Six of Swords in the upright. It's in reverse. They're coming to disrupt your peace, your stability with their problems. They coming to get this thing reestablished. I want y'all to remember what I told y'all about when you get your house clean. When you get your house clean, meaning your spiritual house, your body, your temple. Your body is a temple. You have rid yourself of this person. Your faith has been restored. Your cup is now full. You have cleansed your body, your mental, your mind, your inside. Your mind, body, and soul has been cleansed. And what happens when demonic spirits or people who are in that devil energy, when they had left your life, I told you they come back 7 times stronger. Why? Because this person probably was out here being a free for all, giving their body all that dang-a-lang vagina for the community. So now that they come back and they see that your temple has been swept clean, and y'all used to have this soul tie, they go, oh, child, who did this? Oh, we got to get you back in. We got to get you back, in this web, honey. We got to reestablish this. And it's going to be much worse for you because now they're bringing all these energetic ties that they done picked up from the community. Now you go down. And now this person coming back into your life, you think you had problems the last time. They're going to leave you in a more pitiful state than you did the first time. You will be left in a more pitiful state than you were in the last time. Because trust me, they still a devil. They still a devil. Judgment is in the upright. 2 of Swords is in reverse. The 9 of Cups is in the upright. 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. King of Wands is in reverse. Spirit says this person wants to come back into, they want you to resurrect their spirit. See, if they've been out here giving away dang-a-lang vagina, guess whose cup is now on E, baby? See, you were their greatest supply. And now their soul, they need your light. They need a resurrection, judgment in the upright. Resurrect my soul so I can feel full again. This is what they want. Don't this look like somebody who's leaping, their soul feels free? This is what they want. This person wants to come out of their stalemate with you. They want to act like they're not here to bind you up. Oh, but they're here to bind you up with their problems. But see, they ain't going to come in talking about problems at first. Because see, this is them and their problems, laying it on you. And they're going to try to act like, no, I don't want to be in a stalemate with you. I just want to play it cool. This person's personal wish fulfillment is for you to give them money. This is what they want. They want to leap. Don't this look the same? Don't this look the same? Thank you, Spirit, for showing me this. Look at how she's leaping. Look at how I will leap for joy when I take your money from you. I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to feel so free. Oh, all my cups is back full. Yes, and I didn't have to do no work for these treasures. Ooh, it feels so good to be resurrected off of you. Spirit says change directions. Don't go in a partnership. Don't even let this person back in your life. Do not work with this person. They telling you don't let this person work with you. What's up, M? Don't let this person back into your life, because the only reason this person is coming back into your life is because they see you as the King of Wands in reverse. This person attaches to whoever has the bag. This person's other supply cannot feed them anymore. Why do you think their soul needs to be resurrected? Their cup is on E, and so they're coming back to the person who always had their back. The person who so willingly carried all the wands before, that didn't ask for help. Who neglected themselves to carry their burdens. You were their greatest supply, baby. And now your cup is back full. And now you are happy and joyful. And I want that happiness and that joy. And I want to leap for faith too. I want to leap off of your finances. I want to leap for my emotions. See, let me tell you how energy vampires work. If you are a person who can carry Empress energy and you can birth opportunities, not only do you birth opportunities, but you got something called self-love. So now they can take your stuff and actually look more attractive to other people. It's like morphing into you somehow. So now they take your finances, they build off of it. They take your emotions and they build off of it. And other people will find them more interesting, more attractive, more everything. And this is why this demonic spirit really wants to return. No, it's not just this past person. This person has demons on them. I'm going to call it what it is. Everybody else might not want to call it what it is, but I'm going to call it what it is. This person's full of demonic spirits. This dang-a-lang vagina that's been laid up with everybody and everything. And now they see you and they want back in. I want that fresh light, that fresh supply that was easy. I ain't got to do no work, child. Get my hooks back into you. I'm going to flip this thing around. Honey, I'm going to flip this thing around. Ain't going to be no balance here. Spirit already said ain't going to be no balance. Justice was in reverse. Ain't going to be no balance. They're going to take everything. They're going to take you for what you got. I hope you're ready. Because Spirit is now telling you what to do. Change directions. Do not partner with this person. And especially don't have no child. There's a child between these two. Do not create, you see the tie? Don't create a soul tie between y'all two. And now you have created a child. Stay your ass away from this person and change direction. Do not get yourself financially bound to this person with a child. Thank you, Spirit, because they just told me that. This person, if you ain't got no soul tie by children, by way of kids, don't create it. And if you already got one, you deal with their asses with a long handled spoon. Outside of your kids, I don't know. You can't come back over here. You can't come back over here. If you have I just said, Sarah, a long handled spoon. Outside of these kids, I don't know you. Kids on. And if you ain't got no kids, don't make another one. Because this person ain't good for you. And they want your energy. They need your light. Because see, this is somebody who don't have their own light. They need your light. Don't let your boundaries down. And you know why it says go on and let your boundaries down? Because demonic spirits can't just come into your life. You got to invite them in. You got to invite them in. You got to invite them in. You have to. Charlie, what was wrong with succubus? That is a succubus energy. A succubus is a demonic spirit. That was okay. I thought that was an okay thing to say. A succubus is a demonic entity, just like a Jezebel. This person, child, Holy Spirit, do your thing. bring this thing on home, Holy Spirit. Spirit says, listen here, listen here, listen here. This person wants to come in with death in the Page of Wands. They want to act like they transformed. They want to act like they transformed. Yet they wanted to go on some sort of transformation. But Spirit wants you to notice something. Look at this red shawl. Look at the face. Ain't nothing changed with their finances. Why do you think they coming back to you to get something off the ground? So that's the real transformation, was with their finances. They've experienced some sort of death in their finances. So now they want to come to you and get this off the ground with you. But Spirit says, I need you to slow your roll, baby, before you go over here with them. Slow your roll and think before what you would be running back to. Okay? Because this is the Knight of Swords. Don't rush into this. Slow down and think. I want you to think about the fact that this is not real love. That this person put you in a one-sided situation. This is the Page of Cups. Do you see how that? There ain't nothing up here but a little pig flying. Whatever ideas you had, that was just nothing more than ideas. This person loving you was an illusion. They've had you in a one-sided situation. Spirit is now saying, remember, you was in a one-sided situation. This was infatuation. This was only based on sex, and they were draining your finances through that soul tie. This is the only reason this person's coming back is because you have leveled up to an emperor. Why do you think that they want to work with you? They want a child if they ain't got one. They want your finances. And this is why Spirit's saying, oh no, we're not building this. You are emperor. You are in control of your life. You are stable. You are bossed up. You are making head over heart decisions. You are doing a damn thing. And since you look responsible, this is why this person is coming back. The only reason this person is coming back is not only do they see you as the shiny object in the room, they see you as somebody whose money is coming in hella fast. 7 of Pentacles is in reverse. Your money is coming in fast. And this person goes to whoever has the biggest bag in the room. See, when your cup was empty, they had to go find new supply. But now that your cup is back on full. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Them demons smell it. And they want to come lay up at your house. I hope you're ready. They only have me say this type of stuff for a reason. I mean, I only say it because they tell me this is how Spirit runs stuff over here. This is for a reason. This is a warning. Because you about to see something real soon. Moon is in reverse. Honey, it's like Spirit saying something's about to be illuminated. You ain't going to miss this. Moon is in reverse. Let's talk about what you ain't going to miss. What's up, Aaron Lee? What you about to see is that this person ain't working at all. At all. Damn, somebody ain't working. They going through hell 5. They ain't working. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Empress is in reverse. If they tell me you ain't working without telling me you ain't working. Dang. What's up, S? Tell me you ain't working without telling me you ain't working. 8 of Pentacles. You ain't sitting down working, building no pentacles. You're not because stable. And you're not working on money, making opportunities. Everything then dried up. Now it makes sense on why somebody needs this resurrection. Child, I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. That's what you about to see. Somebody ain't got no money. Like no money. Y'all, please double tap your screen for me, babies. They out here alone. That's what you about to see. And they got a story to tell you. I'm out here by myself, going through all these trials and tribulations. I'm not with anybody right now. Somebody want to come bring you their sad love song. Why am I hearing R. Kelly? I can't eat, babe. I can't sleep, babe. Without you in my life, can't go on, babe. This is my song, babe. I'm hearing it. I'm out here by myself. They by themselves. They ain't working. Child, if there's a way to tell somebody everything gone, everything gone. Listen, this is so broke. This person has no stability. So that means that they probably ain't got no place to stay. Empress is in reverse. Everything is dried up. Now, I will say this. To me, an Empress in reverse, not only is everything dried up, but this is somebody who wants to be pampered. I told you this person's coming out like an infant. They need somebody to take care of them. They need somebody to build into them. They need somebody to pour into their cup. Right? I told you that. Just like how if you got to do everything for an infant, this person's going to need everything. Because they ain't got nothing. If you ain't working, that means you paying for their food. You paying for their roof over their heads. You paying for it all. Spirit is funny. Spirit says what this person needs to see is there is no more love for you to give. You're not here to make sure that you bring the color back into their world. You see all the colors? It's not your job to link up with them. You see how their hands is linked? This is somebody who got a firm grip. It is not your job to bring the color back into their world. There should be no love between y'all at this point. That's what this person's a sheep. I ain't no more love to give, baby. But what this person is banking on is because they're not working. You always looked out, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. I know you sitting on some stable ideas. I know you got them money-making ideas growing up off that scalp of yours. I need to come over here and because I know you look out. Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. They think you look out. That being said, this person's going to tell you about how they ain't working, how they're not stable, how they're weak right now. And Spirit is saying, it don't matter what they say. Your little ass needs to make sure that you are completely closed off. It's not your job to bring the color back into their world. I don't care if it makes you sad. You need to be completely closed off from this person. Because some of my givers, see, this is somebody pulling on your heartstring. And Spirit said, I don't care if it makes you sad. You need to be closed off from this person. You don't need to hear nothing coming out their mouth. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Because when you close off, it means that you don't want to hear excuses. You don't want none of that. You don't need to hear it. Whatever they try to come towards you with any type of emotion, you really should be closed off from it. Tell them to go over there with them other options that they ran off to. They need to be closed off to you. Tell them to take their ass back over there to them other options that they ran to. Them snakes and them people that led them astray. Them bats and whatever they ran to. Whatever you ran over to or to, go back over there. I don't care if you was dealing with snakes, thieves, people who did you wrong, kicked you in your kneecaps. That's not my problem. Take your ass back over there with all them other people you was running to. That's not your problem. That's not your problem. What's up, Constellation Crown? Welcome to the channel. What's up? This is not your problem. You don't worry about what they got going on. Whoever these other options were, let them go back over there. Let them sing to them. It's not your problem that this person is unstable and can't stand on their own. It's not your problem if they in the Page of Pentacles and they ain't got a damn pentacle or nothing. That's not your problem. It's not. It just ain't. Those of y'all who are new to the room, please put a symbol in the middle of your curse words. I get it. We're all adults here. This is supposed to be 18 plus. But sometimes kids do stumble upon the channel. You don't spell it all the way out. Even though they probably still know what you're talking about. Because Charlie be on it with the cuss words. Okay? 3 of Wands is in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. 5 of Wands in the upright. High Priestess is in reverse. This person, Spirit says, this person, they ain't got no money. They don't have they told you they're not balancing nothing out. This person is completely broke. But Spirit says, listen, they want to come back over here to you because they remember that you look out, right? You're a Queen of Pentacles. But Spirit is saying, listen, I want you to remember that this person self-sabotaged you. How did they self-sabotage you? They didn't pour into you. Listen, even when somebody don't have the money financially to be your equal, they make up for it in other areas. Sometimes people, the way that they make up for it, they cook dinner, they are there for you emotionally, they help you in other areas. This person didn't do none of that. They self-sabotaged everything. Everything. Oh, Vids, you want to talk about this is demonic? And my moderators deleted you. You new here, boo. You get no brownie points with the Most High. And I'm going to keep telling y'all that because y'all don't. God is not giving you a brownie point because you came here and said tarot cards are demonic. I'm doing what I was told. Are you? You got your own platform. Use it. Stop being lazy. Y'all kill me with that. I'm going to run in here and say something because there's so many people in the room. No, use your own platform and preach since you got so much to say. Vids. Lazy, just lazy, lazy, lazy. Because we believe in God over here. And we're doing the work. The question is, are you? This person self-sabotaged you and Spirit said, listen, they weak, right? With the Ace of Swords, what this person needs to see, that you're not going to come in and listen to their problems. You're not here to be their victory and success and help them to overcome their trials and tribulations. This is in reverse. This needs to be permanently over between you and this person. Your spirit team is saying this needs to be permanently over. Ace of Swords is in reverse. This is my real death card. And why does this need to be permanently over? Because the Five of Wands is in the upright. This person is only going to come in and bring you more chaos, problems, and just they're going to disrupt your whole life. This person also apparently still got them third parties in the wing. Spirit is saying this person still got other energetic soul ties that they going to run back over and still sleep with. That they going to have you in competition with. Now do you understand why they said it needs to just be over? Why would you open the door and allow chaos back in your life? Now do you understand why they said be closed off? Don't worry about bringing the color back into their world. Why would you do that? Why would you allow them an open platform to come and disrupt your life? And bring other people in when you are now, you out here, you happy now. Your cup is full now. You're in the Nine of Pentacles. You're an Emperor energy. And an Emperor makes head over heart decisions, boss moves. If you're happy, why would you let somebody put you in competition and now they stressing you out with their problems, draining you of your finances? Got you worried, because let me tell you, the first thing people like this do, if they got other options, now they ghosting you. You got to worry about who they with, who they sleeping with, why they ain't called you back, why ain't they texting you, what are they doing, when they coming back, why have they been gone, why do you want to invite all that in your life? Why would you do that? Now, so you can go back and look sad. Oh, God, they ain't answering the phone call. Spirit says this person will only bring chaos and conflict in your life. High Priestess is in reverse. This is one of them times where Spirit is saying, we don't want you to even think about this. You need to act on this. Keep this closed. You ain't got nothing to think about. Well, let me think about what they got to say. No, you ain't got nothing. No. Normally they tell you to get in High Priestess mode where you shut up and you be quiet and you watch. Spirit is saying, no, you need to impulsively move your ass on this one. Close that door and leave it closed. Get the door closed. Don't wait. Don't think about it. That High Priestess is in reverse. And you need, and let me tell you something, a High Priestess keeps secrets. So Spirit is saying there don't need to be no secret that you don't want their ass back. They need to be able to see that stuff loud and clear. You can't bring your ass back over here. No, you're not invited back. No, you ain't eating off my tree. No, you're not going to get no place over here. I'm not listening to your problems of who did what. You ain't bringing chaos and conflict back in my life. And I'm not letting it be secret. I'm going to move with immediate action to know the door is closed. And I'm going in another direction. I'm not reestablishing soul ties. Because let me tell you, honey, some of these people, when they come back, if they don't have children, they want one. And the goal is to make sure that permanently I can come in and out your life whenever I want to. I can only imagine what it would have been like to have a baby by my ex. Child, the problems. the stress of this person being able to come in and out of my life and using a child as an excuse to create havoc in my world? Absolutely not. And for some of y'all, it ain't no baby. For some of y'all, it's an STD. For some of y'all, it's an STD. They want to get you caught up with an STD. Now you ain't going nowhere. Who else gonna want you but me? You better hear what. If you got ears, you better be listening. Told you. Told you. This person wants to bring you 10 swords. All their problems, 10 swords. Permanent endings. I know what I'm talking about. This person wants to take your good luck and flip that shit upside down. See, right now you're above the clouds. You have higher levels of consciousness. Right now, you have balanced out your light and your dark. They want you back on ground level with them. In the dark. Somebody wants you to return to the dark. What's in the dark? The devil. Somebody wants you to come on back. Come on back to the darkness, baby. Come back to the other side. Let's get this sex, drugs, rock and roll. Let's get this soul side. I'm going to get you high. I'm going to get you drunk. And I'll just pull all your energy. They want you back in the dark. They want your good luck. They want to drain you of your good luck. They want to bring you their problems and put 10 swords in your back. This is what somebody wants to go to. But they're going to come in your world and pretend, no, I'm here because I want to heal. But the only reason this person wants to heal is because their world ain't got no color. Why don't their world have no color? Because their cup is on E. They're not working. See, you're not feeling your joyful self when you got money problems. You're not feeling your joyful self when you can't sleep at night. It feels like your world is just empty and nothing's growing. But see, they broke your heart. They cheated on you. They did other things behind your back. But now they want to act like they want to heal. Why? Because they need you to bring the color back into their world. Link up with me. This is us. Listen, this ain't just a holding hands like this. When you like this, I got you good. This is harder to break when your fingers are locked. So can't nothing come between me and you and this soul tie this time. You better hear what I'm saying. You got ears, damn it. You better be listening. What's up, Freedom Red? Welcome to the channel. What's up, Can't Get Right? I don't think everybody be ready for how I begin it, honey. Queen of Swords, Spirit says you better use your mind. You better be thinking. You better judge Judy the hell out of this situation, honey. You better assert yourself and be a good judge of character when it comes to this time. You better think about all the stuff that could go wrong in your life. All the problems, the chaos, the conflict, the soul ties, the people who want to be fighting with you over this raggedy ass person. Some of these people want you to fight. They want to see people fighting over them. And they ain't even worth fighting for. They want them. All them options want them. Have at it. You can have this no working, lazy ass, don't want to do nothing but drain somebody of their finances. Keep them. I want them. Keep them. You had a headache. I am happy. You think you're winning? Keep that. That's what you should be saying. Keep it. Oh, I got this person. Go on, baby. Walk with your head up high. Because, boy, you're going to be feeling the pain when you get them dark circles under your eyes and they drain you of all your finances and drive you crazy and stressing you the hell out. And I'm over here still in sunshine. Easy like Sunday morning over here. Keep them. What's up, B. Carter? Spirit says you better think and leave this behind. Maintain your balance and leave this ish behind. Whatever this burning building this person's trying to bring to you, go ahead and just leave it behind you. Don't even walk back over there. Because here they come trying to apologize, hoping that you still love them. Hoping that you still love them. This person wants back into your life by any means necessary. King of Swords is in reverse. That was the Queen of Cups. They hoping that you'll still love them. But Spirit really wants you to love yourself. Take your hands up off of this. Take your hands off of this. Love yourself. Don't even look at this person. Normally, the Queen of Cups, she's looking like that Queen of Pentacles, looking down at it all lovingly. Spirit says, no, love yourself. You can't see them. You like Ray Charles out here. I can't see you, can't hear you. My hands is out for this. I love me now. But this person wants back in your life by any means necessary. Here they come with this fast communication. 8 of Wands is in the upright. And Spirit says, it's not your job to be their hope, to be their light. This person wants to hold on to you tightly. I told you somebody want to get that locked in. It's not your job to be their light, to be their star. Bringing hope to their life. No, you ain't bringing hope because, see, the real reason this person wants to look to you towards hope is because they want a handout. 6 of Pentacles is in the upright. They want you to take your pentacles and place it in their hand. This person wants to be back in your good graces. They see that you over here in the 10 of Pentacles. Who better to drain than somebody in the 10 of Pentacles? Y'all keep showing up. All week long, y'all have been showing up as the 10 of Pentacles, Emperor or Empress, King of Pentacles, and you're doing it here again tonight. Well, instead of King, you showed up as the Queen. And you're definitely in the 9. What's up, Garcia? And what's up, hey, is it Harley? How you doing, Harley? Y'all keep showing up like this. Why do you think this person wants to come and build a part of your family? I need a child with you so we can have some generational wealth. I'm popping in and out of your life whenever I want to. Spirit says, really, what this person should see is that you ain't the same. You've undergone a transformation. You're confident, you're radiant, you're beautiful, you're full of joy now. Your laughter has returned now. You hold magic, baby. And that being said, they need to see that you are not the same. Thank you for the confirmation. You ain't the same person that they had sucked dry of all your energy. You have undergone a transformation. That's what they need to see. And that you got big plans now. Your plans gonna take you around the world, child. So when you do your assessment and you look out this window, it don't include them. They don't get to be in the house with you no more. See, you on the inside. They want to be in here with you. No, my plans and where I'm going around the world, you can't go. They need to see that you are different. You are somebody who is now balanced in your light and dark energy, your masculine and your feminine. You listen to divine direction, Earth Angel. Temperance energy is out here. You are fully balanced. You ain't jumping all over the place. You ain't an emotional wreck for my empaths. You've gained control over your emotions, and now you are not the same. That wallet, child, you ain't so free to take care of problems that ain't yours. I ain't free. My wallet is closed. This is what this person needs to see. I'm not the same. Whatever riches I have, that don't belong to you. Whatever victory and success I have, this is a one-man, one-woman show. Get out of my face. Whatever victory or success, there's only one person. Normally the 6 of Wands is a person on a horse. You the only one sitting up here. I rose above all others by the work that I did. I did that with the help of my spirit team and the Most High. You don't get to sit here in victory when you weren't here for them jump shots. And you better be on point with how you tell this person to kick rocks. Honey, your wand need to be flaming with passion. You let them have it. You better get your ass back and get out of my face. And that's how we do that. And that's how we do that. Steel wheel horse. How you doing? What's up? You better tell them get back, get out your face. I ain't lying. And sometimes you got to say it just that strong because some people will test your boundaries. Let's talk about this real quick. I'm not going to keep y'all too much longer. We're going to, normally do this part. Now, if you're not spiritually strong, I suggest you watch this back, take notes, and figure it out with your spirit team. They will help you break it all down. If you don't know how to break a soul tie, they will break it all down. I I told you how to break soul ties. I told you what you need to do. I said some stuff about self-love. If you are the person who ain't all the way together, get there. Now, this is called the Eclipse Oracle. What's up, Edith? Is it Edith? How you doing? Yes, this can also be your reading. That's right. We've been shooting at the gym. That's what Randy said. We've been shooting at the gym, baby. And now they want to come and be on your horse like they've been here the whole time. Just to transfer the energy. Because they going to dump all their problems on you. That devil going to have you right back stressed out. And your spirit team and worked so hard to get your cup back on full. Why? Why would you take them back? Holy Spirit, what you got for the collective? One more, please. Thank you. Wizard, surrender, controller, and teacher. Spirit says with Wizard out here, you all have learned how to be master manifestors. You are the rainmaker. You have now ready to tap into your full potential. Okay? This means that you can manifest something from nothing. You have learned the art of alchemy. If you don't believe you're a master manifestor and you don't know about how to alchemize, there are readings in my playlist. Under collective readings, pay attention to the title. If it says anything about manifesting, you should probably listen to it. If you don't know how to manifest, there are readings that will tell you how to manifest. They have been taught on this channel. Okay? Now, this is for those who are manifestors who know how to manifest. You have learned how to turn nothing and make something out of nothing. You have learned the art of alchemy. You are bringing into fruition the connection between the divine inspiration and the earthly realm. Divine inspiration. In other words, you know how to make thoughts become things. And not just anything. You've learned how to make a thought, something that an idea, a goal, or something that was started off as an idea. Now it's tangible. You can bring it into this earthly realm and hold it in your hands. And you didn't even have that much to do it. That's how you learn real alchemy. Now, if you don't know how to do it, like I said, check out the playlist. Spirit says, for those of y'all who want to continue down this path, you had to learn how to surrender. Do you see your light team, how they're trying to carry you? But in order for God to carry you, sometimes you got to know when to let go. If you want your spirit team to catch you, sometimes you got to let go. And what does that mean? Let go of the things that no longer serve you. You got to learn when to accept things as it is and go with the flow. You have to learn the art of detachment. And stop resisting and let spirit remove things out your life that don't serve you. People, places, thoughts, things, habits. When spirit is trying to nudge you to let it go, stop resisting it and let it go. I've been thinking about not drinking no more, but you steady picking up the cup. And they keep nudging your consciousness. That's because that you're resisting. And they trying to take you to higher levels. Controller. This person wants to control you like you're a piece on a chessboard. He looked like a little demon. I keep telling you too, this is a game. Every day, as much as y'all like to think, it's YOLO. You only live once, right? You think everything is just black and white, right? No, baby, this is a spiritual war every day, for the battle is for you. Light and dark, baby, we be going at it. Where my soldiers at? Light and day. light and darkness. Every day, battling. Like a chess game for souls. out here trying to save y'all from hurting yourselves. And the demon's trying to just take all your light, drain you dry, leave you out here on E. You might not want to believe that, but this is part of what coming out the matrix is. You don't see things the same. You understand what's really going on. You understand that there is a spiritual war that they are treating like it's a chessboard. And people will play you and take over your whole life if you allow them. This person wants to come in and brainwash you. They are tampering with exploiting you. This person is trying to prey on you with the game of manipulation and mind games. Because that is their fruit. And by their fruits, you will know them. How do you know when you're dealing with a demonic spirit? Look it up. Fruit or actions. Anybody who's playing mind games with you, they ain't got your best interest at heart. Anybody who's trying to manipulate you or gaslight you, that is an action. They are not for you. People are here to do one or two things. Build you or tear you down. You better learn the difference. And if you don't know the difference, you better be sitting down with the divine or your spiritual team and learning the difference. I should not have to tell you this. Everybody is on the chopping block when you do this assessment. Every relative, every person, including kids sometimes. Because there are times when you got grown ass kids and they got problems and they bringing you down. Thank you, M, for the $4.99 super chat, baby. Let me see if I can like it real quick. There it is. Thank you. Everybody has to be on this. Every time you got to understand, are you pouring too much into somebody else outside of yourself? Am I pouring into them? Are they pouring into my cup? Am I draining myself for your benefit? Family, there are people who are families, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your auntie. Sometimes it's your parents. Sometimes it's your own kids. People, friends. There's always somebody who wants to brainwash you, control you, or manipulate you. And so this is why sometimes Spirit says, are you going to resist or are you going to let go? When I tell you to let go, sometimes you just got to let them go. They're not here to build you. They're here to drain you. And God loves you. And so God said that I will carry you. I'll carry you. You looks like the Spirit team is lifting her up. I'm not going to let you just sit out here and die. I'm going to lift you. Stop resisting and let me have this. Because this ain't good for you. It's a choice. Now, once you get to a certain point in your life, now you are ready to teach. God don't have you just go through these lessons for nothing. Some of y'all are supposed to be living, walking testimonies to the Most High and your spiritual team that God is still real and God still cares. Now, that means you're supposed to, once you learn how to navigate this, you go out here and you teach other people how to navigate, how to be a mentor, a counselor, a spiritual advisor, or just somebody who gives good advice. You ain't got to do it on a platform, but just when you meet somebody, you lace their tennis shoes. Hey, you walking wrong. Let me tell you how to do this. Because you being played like a fiddle. Is this person building you up? This is what this is about. You ain't got to have no actual platform, but now that you have the knowledge and the wisdom, are you going to pass it on, honey? It's called the law of giving and receiving. Paying it forward. Your spirit team taught you this. Now it's time for you to go out and do acts as a teacher to enable somebody else to grow and learn. You ain't doing the work for them, but you're giving them the knowledge and the wisdom so that they can pick themselves up. This is what this is about. You gained. Now it's time for you to give it back to somebody else. Pay it forward. This is what helped me to grow. This is how I navigated. This is how I got back strong. This is how now I have peace of mind. Pass it on, child. Don't just sit with it. Even if the person you pass it on is just your children. But somebody, you should be lacing their shoes. What's up, allegedly Melanie? Welcome to the channel. What's up, Miko Redis? Welcome to the channel. Spirit says, authenticity, information. One more, Holy Spirit, please. And then resolution. Authenticity. You see there's a mask in this person's head. Spirit says it's time for you to revealing the internal truths and being true to oneself. Are you lying to yourself? Have you taken off the mask and looked at the real you? Oh, everybody ain't ready for that one. Are you going to do the shadow work, baby? Because you might not be as nice as you think you are. That overgiving spirit might say that's not so good. It's time for you to take off the mask and look at the light in the dark side of you. You got that, I always use it, that resting bitch face. Do you have an anger problem? Do you lack patience? Do you act without understanding and rush towards things that are not good for you? Do you ignore red flags? Spirit says it's time for you to be true to yourself and be genuine and remove your mask where those feelings and those thoughts of oneself are rarely outwardly being expressed. In other words, put your ego down and really look at who you really are at the core. Let's heal that so we can balance out your light and your dark. Are you ready? For the person who asked me earlier, how do you heal? I'm telling you now. I told y'all to have y'all notebooks ready. Write this down if you want to heal. I got to start looking at me. You got to go inward. You got to look at the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to you. It says here with information. Now that you got this information, you need to learn. You need to be doing research, analyzing, taking a closer look, investigating, and scrutinizing you. Because you see who she's looking at? Herself. Going and looking deep within self. This is what Spirit says. They want you to look deep within. Guides is out here. You have angels, guardians, ancestors, and guidance and protection. You are being protected by an army. You ain't doing this by yourself when it comes to battling these demonic entities. You ain't by yourself. You got a whole army fighting with you, beside you, trying to help you. It says here, resolution. There's a positive outcome from a challenging situation, a remedying, a restoration, a reconciliation, a breakthrough, a freedom. Despite the cards you was dealt, Spirit can still bring a change. God knows magic, baby. And can make a resolution. I need a resolution. I need a resolution. It's time for a positive outcome to a challenging situation. Can you sit down with your spirit team? Can you get quiet and meditate and let Spirit talk to you? Can you go outside and put your feet in the grass and just look at the clouds and let Spirit calm you down enough to show you how to change your life? How to alchemize. I can show you how to have this breakthrough, but do you trust me? At the bottom of the deck, Spirit says they know the desires of your heart. They know what your passions, your longing, your driving force, the things that you crave. God says, I know the desires of your heart. Now, at the top of the deck, it says, some of y'all need to understand all of this is lessons. Everything you're going through, this is Earth School. It's not designed to scare you. It's designed to teach you something. How strong are you? What are you good at? Do you know which way to walk? All of this is a chance for reflection and revision of any situation, a lesson so you can learn what changes you need to move towards for your personal growth, and a path, an opportunity to gain clearer ideas of what is called for to be your true self. And honor your needs. Are you ready to be your highest and best self? Then you got to look at the lessons. You got to do the work, the internal work. Now, that being said, these are y'all's affirmations. I'm only going to give you 3. Write these down. This is coming from Holy Spirit. Thank you to my moderators. Y'all are on the job. What's up, Betty Pretty? Holy Spirit, what you got for this collective? going to ignore the haters. Whenever we talking about certain things, the demons like to try to cause distractions, but we're going to get it out. What's up, Lily? Holy Spirit, what you got for the cook? Thank you. What is it that they need to know? One more, please, Holy Spirit. These are your affirmations. Spirit wants you to know. It's time for you to embrace change. It's time for you to shed your own skin. You see how that looks like snake skin? And that type of skin sheds. It's time for you to embrace the change and go through this transformation. It's time for some of y'all to step into the dark night of the soul and heal so you can balance again your light and your dark. Once you do that, you will now be able to step into your true, authentic self. So the first affirmation, I embrace change. The second one is, I am authentic. When you go through this change and now you can balance out your masculine, your feminine, your light, and your dark. Now you can be authentically your true self. You can take the mask off. You ain't afraid to be the real you. Sometimes you might have a resting bitch face, but it don't mean that I don't smile. And if you speak to me, I can sing a song, baby. I can be the real me. Be yourself. Be authentic. Now you love all sides of you. It says, I am wild and I am free. What does being wild and free means? For you, this means that now that you have embraced your full self, there is freedom when you embrace all sides of you. There's a lot of people that hide them. There's a lot of people in the secret. There's a lot of people that hide other things in the closet, not just sexuality, talents and other things. It's time for you to step out and be your authentic self, that wild, free, joyous, bubbly self. And don't be afraid to be you. And Spirit says at the bottom of the deck, it says, I am good enough. These are all your I ams. These are affirmations. You are good enough. Do you wear glasses? Do you have freckles? You're good enough. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. There is none like you in all the earth. There's nobody who's going to do it just like you. Even if you do have a twin, you still special. You can be you. Don't be afraid to know that you are enough. You are worthy, child. And if you can't find your value, that just means that there is more work to be done on the inside. At the top of the deck, we have, I can change my thoughts. Everything starts in the mind. That is the battleground. Your perspective is everything. So you got to get down and dirty with yourself. Change your thoughts. Change how you see the world. Change your perspective. And I guarantee you your whole world will change. Because it does matter. You got to learn these I ams. Say positive affirmations. Work on your soul from the inside out. Every day until you start feeling better about yourself. Stop talking down to yourself. Stop saying mean things to yourself. Say positive things. Every day, say positive affirmations. They do work. I am wonderful. I am enough. I am worthy. I am smart. I am gifted. I don't quit. I keep going. I can do this. Say whatever you need to do to change your thoughts so that you can change from the inside out. Okay? And if I cut the deck, it says, I am knowledge. Once you do all this work, now you are a walking, talking book of wisdom that can share with others. So that's it. That's all I have for you. Thank you to all of my, well, let me say this. Let me thank all of my spiritual team, the Most High, all the angels that showed up on camera tonight. Thank you to the Most High God, the Holy Spirit, and my spiritual team, as well as my moderators, JP the God, the Hermit, Bit by Charlie, and Angelic Angel. If you need a personal reading, hit me up at IamTheLightTarot@gmail.com. Okay? And if you need anything, you guys, you can just say hello. Some people just send me emails and say, hey, listen, this is a place of learning. Take this information, do the self-healing work. Nobody can do it for you. You got to learn how to love all sides of you. It's time for some of y'all to get real with the true, authentic voice, your true self. Stop running from parts of you. Look at it. Do you have a childhood wound? Do you have an abandonment issue? Look at what hurt you. Bring it to the light, illuminate it, heal it, do the work so you can be a better person. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, and 8:30 Central. We do this every night. Thank you all for joining me. If I did not catch your name, I'll catch you on the next one. I love you. You are loved. God is waiting on you. Your spirit team is waiting. All they need is for you to invite them in. And when you invite them in, they will come in and they will help you to get your life in order, to balance out that light and dark. So, otherwise it's like tag and wrestling. It's funny. You got to invite them all in, the good or the bad. The choice is which one you going to do. Think about that. Chew on that. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby.